What action would you like to see Congress take?
Well, I don't know that there's any law that can stop that evil that we saw. That is just, just difficult to watch. What strikes me is just a lack of respect for human life. So I don't know that any law, any training, any reform is going to change. This man was handcuffed. They continued to beat him. And I was actually reminded, it's hard to watch the whole thing, but as I watched it, I was reminded of when we had a hearing probably 2 years ago when George Floyd's brother came and testified in front of the Judiciary Committee. And it was one of those moments where fact and truth and emotion all came together. And he said something at hearing. Actually, during the questioning portion of the hearing, he said, "Life is precious."
Nope, stop, no more, no, can't let you go on. What we remember when it comes to George Floyd is the George Floyd Policing Act, and I remember you voting no. That's what we remember.
And it was one of those moments that grabbed everyone in that hearing, both parties. And the fact that we saw that these individuals, these 5 individuals, did not have any respect for life. And again, I don't think these 5 guys represent the vast majority of law enforcement. But I don't know that there's anything you can do to stop the kind of evil we saw in that video.
Don't you hate when that happens, when a few bad apples just end up at the same place in the same time like that? It's just so coincidental, isn't it? I mean, he's pretty much saying there's no bad apples, but at the same time, he's saying to other journalists that the reason why we don't have good cops is because they're afraid to join the force due to slogans like defund the police and blah, blah, blah. So saying that is pretty much saying we don't have good police. That would mean we only have bad police. So how, on the flip side, can he also be saying...
And again, I don't think these 5 guys represent the vast majority of law enforcement. But I don't know that there's anything you can do to stop the kind of evil we saw in that video.
If you don't think there's anything that could be done about this evil in the police department, what are you doing there, Jim? I think you're in the wrong line of business or the wrong line of work if you don't think there's anything that could be done about police reform. Especially on a training level. 5 officers, part of a squad, legally named Scorpion Squad. You don't think there's anything that could be done about Scorpion Squad? The city disbanded the Scorpion Squad right after this. I wonder why. Could it be because that's a bad fucking idea to begin with?